Hello everyone, and happy Thanksgiving to you all. I hope you're having a great day. I know I'll be eating a stupid amount of food, so I hope you are too. Anyways, welcome back to the return of the Fan-Made Backrooms level series. This series was postponed because my channel got hacked, and all my comments were gone for about a week. But they're all back now, and I bring the series back today. And to show my appreciation to all of you, I'm bringing it out on Thanksgiving Day. So thank you for everything you do. Thank you so much. You've changed my life. I really appreciate it. And I'm so excited to continue this series and to continue to pump out content for you all. With all the sappy stuff out of the way, let's get into the video. First up is Nice's level, called level 4500, aka the gaming room. This level is a huge white room with hundreds of gaming computers. Nice says that when people come here, it's pretty much because they're bored, and it's because the level is pretty easily located. All of the computers here have Windows 10 installed, and they all have a 7-letter name coded into their code. Each PC has over 1,000 games on them, so you're never going to get bored, and there aren't any colonies here, and you can enter by going to a building on level 11 that's labeled Gaming Room. Or if you break a crate on level 2, you can find a teleporter to come here. To exit the level, you can just go out the door of the room and it'll take you back to wherever you came from. It's a nice simple one to start off the video. Next up is Guesty's level, called level 7.1, aka the Flooded Home. It's classified as a class 2 difficulty and it's unsafe, but it's secure. It's got a low entity count, and the level looks like a house with an infinite number of levels or floors, and each one of them are flooded. The only furniture on the level is 90s era TVs, bathtubs, clocks, random chairs, and fridges. The clocks are really dangerous though, because if you look at one for longer than 5 seconds, all of the exits of the floor that you're on will be blocked off, and the walls will start to close in. Once the walls close in on you and unalive you, the floor will then go back to normal like nothing happened. Nice. The water that's flooded all of the levels is salt water, and it's always at 15 degrees Celsius, or 59 degrees Fahrenheit, and it's 50 centimeters, or about 20 inches deep on each floor, so it's around 2 feet deep and cold. Nice. The level pretty much has no entities, but you can rarely find not water on some floors, which I explained what not water was a while back in a Backrooms Creatures Explained video, but it's pretty much sentient water. The basement is a section of the level that has its own levels. They're called the basement floors, and they have no light or water, and the temperature is over 86 degrees and can go up to 100 degrees, so it's hot down there. There are not any bases here, and you can enter by getting into a bathtub on level 7 and going to sleep in it. Once you wake up, you'll be on floor 1 of this level, and to exit, you can sleep in that same bathtub, which will take you back to level 7. Or you can stare at a staticky TV for 5 minutes without blinking and be sent to level 12. Nice. Additionally, today's video is sponsored by Surfshark VPN. Surfshark is an app and a browser extension that literally lets you connect your phone or your computer to pretty much anywhere in the world, and lets you connect to the internet from your device as if you're in that place in the world. This will give you access to websites or web content that you might not have in your own country. For example, I love watching all the Harry Potter movies around this time of year. It's got good vibes, but the Netflix in the US doesn't have any of the Harry Potter movies, and I don't have DVDs because this isn't the early 2000s. So all I'd have to do to get Harry Potter on Netflix is to go to my Surfshark extension on my browser and connect to the Turkey server. It's funny how that works. Today's Thanksgiving, and Turkey's the country you gotta connect to. Yeah. Once you connect to the Turkey server, just refresh Netflix and you'll be greeted with all the Harry Potter your heart desires. It also encrypts all your online data and passwords, so you have that extra layer of protection, which is nice because Cyber Monday's coming up and Brugely's got some stuff to buy. Something awesome about Surfshark is that you can use one account across an unlimited amount of devices. That's clutch. Tomorrow is Black Friday, so you can go ahead and use my code Brugely to get 83% off of Surfshark, as well as 4 months for free. That's a pretty good deal. And Surfshark has a 30-day money-back guarantee, so there's pretty much no risk in trying it out for yourself. You can visit the link down below in the description to visit Surfshark and learn about how you can protect yourself online, all while supporting me. Thank you to Surfshark for sponsoring the video, and let's get right back into some more fan-made levels, shall we? Next up is Keelgore's level, called level Fuzzy Memories. It's a class 3 difficulty and was discovered on September 17th, 2020 by a Meg agent. The agent was exploring level 11 when they found a mall that for sure was not there before. The agent then went inside the mall and was transported into some kind of food court which is inside of a mall that stretches out for miles in all directions, including up. The mall itself looks like it's from the 80s or 90s and has vaporwave music and signs all over, and sometimes you can hear classical jazz music playing. And if you do, you have to hide as soon as possible because the entities here are attracted to it, and it's not good to be there when they're running at you. The higher floors of the mall don't have any entities, which is nice, and the lower levels of the mall can lead to the exits, but we'll talk about that in a second. You can get to the lower levels by these distinct black staircases that have specks of blue in them. The entities here are teeth groaners, nice, which are tall black figures with bloody smiles on their faces. Then there's the Shadow, which is the same entity that was in yesterday's video. Then there's the Gang, which is a group of teens that roam the mall. They aren't human though, but they're close to it. They're harmless, and they'll actually answer any of your questions if you have one. Lastly, there's the Co-Workers, which only appear at nighttime, and they look like the janitors from level 117. They're robotic, fast, and aggressive. Nice. There are not any colonies here, and the only entrance is what I said earlier, which is entering a mall on level 11. There are 2 exits though. One of them only works from 3 to 8 AM, and it's on the bottom floor through a trapdoor, which will take you to a safe level. Then there's a possibility of randomly no-clipping through flower pots on the level. Cool. Next is Can of Angry Air's level, called level 505. It's a class 0 and is safe and secure with no entities. The level looks like a giant grocery store with only one faceling that works there as a cashier. The store has typical store stuff from real life, and all the food is consumable. However, if you do steal something, the alarm will go off, and the facelings that are dressed as policemen will take you to the supply room to interrogate you. The police also don't allow pictures to be taken of the level, so don't take any. The sections of the store are the main hall, the cashier area, the supply room, and the alleyway door, which are all exactly how they sound. The entities here are the cashier faceling, which is willing to trade for the food and the drinks that you're going to be purchasing. Then there's the police facelings, which are police facelings. And then to enter the level, you can go through an alleyway door on level 11, or you can let a faceling wearing a black cap teleport you here. To exit, you just have to go back out the way you came. Nice. Next is Riley's level, called the Brief Bliss Zone, or level 7155, and is classified as a class 1 difficulty and is safe and secure with a low entity count. The level looks like an attic with no windows or electricity, and the lights here are always off, and there's no visible way to turn them back on. The attic seems to be around 100 miles in size and has a typical bedroom furniture for decoration. When you enter the level, you'll walk down 27 stairs, and you'll find a table with a flashlight and a couple of bottles of almond water on it. When the flashlight is off, there's this thick fog that covers the level, but when you turn the flashlight on, it goes away. Nice. It's important to not turn the flashlight on the highest setting though, because if you do, it'll attract a small humanoid figure called Bliss, which will appear in the middle of the light beam, then walk towards you and turn off the light. Cool. And when Bliss touches you, you won't be able to move for about a minute and a half, and then you'll be sent to level 19. To enter the level, you can no-clip through a flickering light on level 20, and to exit the level, you can get touched by Bliss, or you can shine the flashlight on a knife for 8 seconds and then cut through a TV screen, which will then take you to level 155. Next up is Toaster's level, called level 7479, or Better Off Unalived, if you know what I'm saying. The level is an old wooden house that's surrounded by decaying plants. The walls are all rotting and decomposing, and the grass around the house is dry and dirty. The weather here is always overcast, and it'll occasionally rain, and the smell of the level smells like a dingy autumn evening, and all the furniture inside of the house is all torn up and ruined as well. And most of the floorboards are broken or gone, or are in the process of being broken or gone. So pretty much it's just a really badly decaying house. People who have been in the house have described the feeling that they're being watched, and the reason for that is because they actually are being watched by the entities that live here called the Husky Travelers. These are the only entities here, and they're very long-limbed entities that are about 8 feet tall with ivory skin, which in texture and color is similar to crocodile skin. They're very docile until you make eye contact and then break eye contact. If you break the eye contact, they'll run towards you and stare at you again, and if they get close enough, well, they'll rip your head off. Nice. To enter the level, you can just go through a door on level 5, and to exit, you can find a golden key in a sofa in the house, which will unlock a door inside that will lead back to level 5. and there aren't any colonies here, because who wants to live in an abandoned house? Let's be real. Last up for today's video is Doodly Bros level called the Closed Desert. It's a survival dead zone because of the environmental hazards and unreliable exits. The level is in a generated apartment style building like level 7, except instead of the floors being flooded with water, they're flooded with sand. The sand is red and orangish, and it's that color because the sand is actually the dry form of liquid pain, and just one grain of the sand can trigger the full effect. There are certain instances of doors leading to brick walls and holes in the ceiling leading to nothing, so a lot of the level doesn't make any sense. There are not any colonies here, obviously, and to enter, you have to drown yourself in sand on a different level, and to exit, you can climb into a roof hole and end up on level 46. Nice. That's it for the video. I hope you all enjoyed the return of the fan-made series. I'm going to be bringing it back much more consistently than last time. Thank you all for your patience and your support. Once again, I hope you're having a great Thanksgiving day and spending time with your family and enjoying everything. If you don't celebrate Thanksgiving, well, I hope you're having a great day too. Make sure to go sub to Toogly. Going to be posting some new stuff on there soon. There's already a couple story times up. Make sure you get ready for Broogmas. It's coming close, guys. It's going to be awesome. 25 videos in December. 13 of them are in a row. So get ready for that. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your support, and I'll see you later.